Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I have kind of a different type of a video. I thought I would look at my collection a little bit differently. I have been going through recently and trying to smell as many of my perfumes and test them out on my skin as possible, because sometimes I get them and I put them on the shelf and I never really give them a wear because I'm reaching for other ones, or they're here where my parents are because I don't know what's happening with my life. And it just, having them centrally someplace for the most part is just a little easier than in case I have to pack them up and move at some point, which could happen, who knows. I have no idea what's going on with my life. Anyway, I have this crate that's massively heavy now that I just set it on my lap. Wow. And these are all perfumes that I only own one fragrance from. So they're different houses. There's all different types in here. There's some niche, there's some designer, there's some celebrity. I just thought I would show you which houses that I only own one fragrance from and kind of tell you why, and if I'm curious about any others from that house. Before I get started, let me know how you are doing. Let me know what fragrance houses you only own one from. That I think that would be very interesting. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really does help out small YouTubers so much when you like a video, because it shows YouTube that we're doing something right, even if we don't have massive numbers like some people. So we're going to start. I have one that is coming up in an upcoming haul. I will save that one for last so that there won't be any spoilers in case you want to get to that point. But everything else I've had for a bit. First one is from Pharrell Williams. I don't even know if he did any other fragrances, to tell you the truth. This is Girl, and it's for girls and boys, and it is Artist Cause is the designer of the bottle. And I got this because I thought it was cute. It was also like a Black Friday at Macy's before they did everything online. So I got this for like $25. I don't really like the scent. It's definitely too unisex of a scent for me, but I do love the bottle, so it's staying in my collection because it is so unusual. But yeah, Girl from Pharrell Williams is the first one that I only own one from this house. This next one is technically one for my mom. It's not one that I really wear, but she had nostalgia, so we sought it out, and this is Windsong by Prince Machiavelli, and I can't seem to forget you. Your Windsong stays on my mind. And this is something from her youth, so it's been around for a good long time. This is what the bottle looks like, and yeah, it smells kind of like a vintage perfume, kind of in the realm of youth dew, I want to say, a little bit, probably aldehydes, I want to say. So yes, I don't know what else is still available from Prince Machiavelli. I know that they used to do makeup as well, and my mom loved their makeup. She talks about it quite a bit, the different makeup that they did, but they're not available anymore. This is another one that my mom ordered because she remembered it from her childhood. This was not her favorite, but she said her sister had this one, and this is Tigress, and this now you can get exclusively from the Vermont Country Store. They bought the rights for this particular fragrance, and this is what it looks like. I think it's slightly different than what it was back in the day. I want to say it had like a fake fur around it. She does have a few vintage perfumes in her medicine cabinet, and oh, I don't like this. This is too much. It's more spicy in nature. I wonder if it says anything. It's an Oriental Fouget, if that's how you pronounce it. Aldehyde, tonka, citrus, oak moss, vanilla, pink rose, and spicy amber. It's probably the oak moss. I'm not a big oak moss fan. It doesn't play well with my skin and stuff. Next up is from Banana Republic. This is dark cherry and amber. I heard so many people talk about this. This is not my favorite cherry. I did test this out this past week, and I was like, I need to be trying this more and give it a little bit more of a wear. It is more of a unisex fragrance compared to what I normally gravitate towards, so that's part of it. There is a couple others that seem... I was just watching Soki London, and she was talking about, was it Peony? There's a pink one. I want to say that was the one, but there was another one. I was like, well, that might be okay. But it was the reason why I decided to pull this one out. And yeah, it's the only one that I own now. One caveat I should say is there are some other fragrance brands that I probably only own one bottle of because the other ones are in my declutter pile. But these are ones that I've only ever purchased the one fragrance from. So there's that, which is kind of a lie looking at this, because this is a JLo fragrance, and many years ago, before I was ever into fragrance, I bought another JLo. I think it's the one that everybody loves with the little, like, it had a little jewel on it, and I gave it to a friend because I just didn't really like it, and I was much happier just wearing my Juicy Couture. So, but that was many years ago because I got it on clearance at like a grocery store. This is JLo Jennifer Lopez. Does it even tell me what it is? I don't remember what the name of it is. I will put it on screen. This one is nice. The reason I got this was it was a gift set for under $20 on clearance at TJ Maxx. That was really the only reason I got it, because it was so cheap, and it's nice. It's just kind of your typical celebrity fragrance. And I liked JLo's music back in the day, and I think she was a good dancer. I'm not like a super JLo fan. I don't know if I've sat through an entire JLo movie, to be honest. So like, she's just not my favorite. Some of the celebrities that I got, either I really am drawn to their scents, or I really liked them as a person, or their talent. And I don't know, JLo was always somebody that was kind of like, yeah, she's good. She's just not my favorite, if that makes sense. Next up is from the Fluid Project, and this is their old perfumes. They have redone, and they've done an entirely new one. This one you have to shake, and I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can. Like, you can tell where it separates normally, where it's sitting, and that kind of irritates me. This is a very cherry forward scent. They're supposed to be more unisex with these as well. And this one was just okay. I got it because it was a cherry scent. It's not one that I really crave to wear though. And I did get some travel sprays of other ones in the new reformulated stuff, but the bottles, everything just never really inspired me to purchase them. It wasn't like I was like, oh, the bottle is so cool, or they're such a good price. I did get this one on clearance back before they switched over, but it's not, I don't know. It doesn't inspire me to wear it. And a lot of the times, like, the bottle inspires me to wear the fragrance, or the fragrance is just so amazing that I want to reach for it. All right, next up we have one from this I picked up at Target. This is Good Chemistry Queen Bee. They have reformulated, like redesigned the bottles since I got this. I've had this for a few years. I barely used it at all. This is vibrant and bold with a touch of sass. This smells nice. It's just kind of like a light honey with some gourmand to it. It's a light gourmand. It's a very light scent. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but there was never any other full-size fragrances from Good Chemistry that I felt really compelled to purchase. And when I've seen some of them on sale, like, they're always sold out. I wouldn't mind buying more of them on clearance, but even at $20, $30, I feel like they don't have the lasting power that I want from them. But this one was nice. It's fine. I feel like there's going to be a lot of it's just fine kind of fragrances and opinions in here. This is one I don't like. I know other people enjoy this one, but I just didn't like this one. And this is Dolly Parton. This is Dolly, and this is the first one. There's been several others that have come out. I will be keeping this because the bottle is very pretty. I really like it. My mom loves Dolly Parton, so I've like sprayed this on her a couple times, just like one spritz, because that's all she can handle. This is, I think it's too, I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't know if it has like an oak moss in it, or if it's like the patchouli, if it has patchouli. There's something mixing together that I'm just not liking. And maybe it's a sheepery, listen, I know I should know how to pronounce all these words, but when I'm talking in the spur of a moment, I don't stop to like try to figure out how to pronounce things. And even when I do, my mouth doesn't always pronounce them correctly. So if I mispronounce something, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Anyway, I don't know. I don't love it. I don't see myself buying any others unless they're like super cheap. I did see these at Walmart recently. They were like in the $30 range. If those ever went on clearance, because I just picked up some other ones you'll see in a haul. Another celebrity line that they were all clearance out for $15, and I bought those. So if they were $15, I would get some more from her just to try them, and because the bottles are cute. But I'm not a big fan of that scent. Warning, controversial opinion coming up here. I own one Floral Street. This is Wonderland Peony. I was lucky enough to get this from a friend here on YouTube. I purchased it from her, so I got a good discount on it. I don't love the scent, and this was one I thought I was really like, because everybody talks about the cotton candy. I don't love this scent, and I put it on, and I don't like how it's like when I have it close to me, like if I'm smelling my wrist, I don't like the scent of it. It does kind of have the cotton candy kind of wafts about, but I don't like smelling it on my skin for that waft, if that makes sense. And every other Floral Street that I've tried, I just haven't been super in love with. So yeah, I own a travel spray of the electric rhubarb, which is okay. I don't know, just it doesn't do it for me. This might get decluttered. I'm going to give it a couple goes, but I don't love it. And I haven't found anything I really love from this house. Sorry for the controversial opinion there, and if I offended you, I'm sorry. It's unintentional. It's personal. Everybody smells different things. Everybody has different feelings, like different scents sit differently on different people. Next up, we have one from Diesel. This one I lucked into a gift set at TJ Maxx as I was traveling back in December. It was a road trip, and stopped at TJ Maxx to use the bathroom because I prefer to use, like, if a store is open, I'm going to go to the bathroom there, because one, you get to stretch your legs a little bit more, and then you get to shop too. I really love this. This is Lover Dose. I love this scent. It is a warm gourmand with like some licorice and vanilla in it. It's really good. And I know it doesn't look like I've worn a lot of it, but I have worn it several times, and I really enjoyed this one. I think this is a good one that I can wear to work, and I would be really interested in trying the other hearts. I know there's at least a red heart. There might be another couple hearts, but love this one. So yes, I would definitely want to try more from Diesel. All right, this one is from Revolution, which is a makeup brand. This is called The Nevers. It is from their collaboration with the School for Good and Evil. I picked this up on a whim because it was $9 on clearance, and I had a 20% off coupon too. It was super cheap. It does kind of smell cheap and synthetic, I will say that. This is another one that I was kind of like, do I want to keep it? Do I want to declutter it? It has a slight appley type tone to it, but it smells almost like a shampoo-y type apple scent, if that makes sense. So this might get decluttered. I think it's kind of cool. I don't love the snake charms because I just don't like snakes. I think I put it on there upside down. Whoops. Because it does come off every time you take the cap off. Or it gets in the way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know. I probably wouldn't purchase anything else from Revolution. I know they've done several scents. If you're interested in them, Coco Pebs did a whole video on it. I will try to remember to link her somewhere, because they did several different scents and she talked about them, but this is the only one I have because it was in the shop, the Ulta, and it was on sale, and it was an impulse buy. I also redeemed points on it, so it was basically, I think, free after points. This one's looking a little dark, and I'm not sure why. I've had this for a while though. This is Kenzie Life Beat, and this came in an Ipsy a long time ago. I think it was an Ipsy. It came in a subscription box anyway. It does smell really good. It is fruity and juicy. It kind of reminds me of an Escada type fragrance, maybe a little less tropical in nature, but I do like this one. This is only, I think, like a half ounce. It's not a huge bottle. I do like it. I've never felt compelled to purchase others from Kenzie. I think it's because I have so many, and it's kind of a nondescript scent, so it's nice and light and fun to wear, but nothing that I necessarily want to run out and purchase. I do see these on sale a lot on Macy's during their one-day sales. You know, you can get a set of 4 of them for $25, or like a full-size bottle in a gift set for $25. So if you're interested in Kenzie, I think they're nice. I've had a good time with all of the ones that I've tried. I just haven't felt like I need to purchase a full bottle. This one is a little tiny one. This came from Walmart. This is Love's Baby Soft, and this was like $3, I remember, during Christmas. It smells like baby powder. It is very nostalgic to me. My aunt got me one of these when I was really little, but they had like a green one and a purple one, and maybe even a blue one. They had a whole bunch of them, and I wish I would be tempted to purchase all of them, kind of for nostalgia, not necessarily that I would wear it, but I actually think this would be a really nice bedtime scent too. So maybe once I finish up the ones that I'm currently kind of rotating through, I might start using that for. But yeah, Love's Baby Soft, very nostalgic. That's why I have this one. Speaking of nostalgia, what about Exclamation? Oh my gosh. I remember seeing this bottle on perfume shelves as a kid, and I remember always wanting to really smell this. Yeah, it's slightly powdery, kind of a more grown-up version of Love's Baby Soft. Has some aldehydes, I think, in there with the powder. It's very light. It's not like a lot of the other fragrances of the time. It felt more youthful, I guess, is the best way that I can put it. So definitely when I saw this, I think I paid $12 for this. And I was so excited because this was one that I remember seeing as a kid and being like, oh, I want that. Someday when I'm grown up, I want to have a bottle of it. And I do now. And unfortunately, I have so many perfumes now that I don't always reach for a lot of these. There's a couple that I have been really obsessed with, but we'll talk about those. One other that's very nostalgic, this is Samba. Who remembers this? This was another one that as a kid I remember seeing and smelling and testing in the stores and just being so excited to, this one was another one I just loved. And I love the bottle part of it. That was part of it. I'm having fragrances kind of shift because I'm sitting on a love seat, as you can see, and they were in a box, but now they're not in a box as I take them out. So I don't know if there's flankers of this. If there are, I might purchase a flanker if I find it. This was another one I got for super cheap, maybe $15. This came out of, I think I got this out of Fragrance by CA because I was trying to get free shipping, and if you buy 5 perfumes, you get free shipping. So I picked up like a $15 bottle of Samba. But it's another one that's fun. It reminds me of like things that I really wanted as a kid, and that's part of it. I think it's a nice kind of nondescript scent. Yeah, I should wear this one. I don't think I've actually worn this one. It's just kind of one that I've just look at and I'm like, it makes me happy. All right, next up we have one that is a celebrity fragrance. This is from One Direction. This is called Our Moment, and I thought the box was cute. The bottle, it was cute. I got it for like $12. I've had it for several years, and this is, if I remember right, a raspberry. Oh, that smells so good. This is a very fruity, but like a bright fruity type scent. And I've been tempted to get some of the other One Directions. Like, I liked their music. It annoyed me that I liked their music because I was just old enough that they are not my boy bands. Anyway, I liked some of their music. It was good for teaching dance, but I don't know. I felt a little weird buying perfumes from them, except, you know, like when there's one on clearance at TJ Maxx. So I don't know. If I found them for a good deal, I think some of them are pretty expensive now because they've been broken up for quite a while, but it was a good one and I like it. I think it's so cute. If you didn't know, I got into perfumes because I liked cute bottles, and it has spiraled out of control in a lot of ways. The next one I have is from Lanvin. This is a Girl in Capri. I picked this one up at Ross. It was $19. And this is kind of a very lemony type scent. Slightly artificial. not quite cleanery, but not so much fresh, like somewhere in between those two. It's nice enough. There are a couple other Lanvins that I've seen that I think are kind of interesting, but I've, never pulled the trigger. I'm more likely, if I find something in a shop that is cheap, to pick it up that way than to go out and search for fragrances, unless like Samba, I was looking for something to get me the free shipping. That's also why I have a lot of Britney Spears. So yeah, it's nice enough, but it's not a wow fragrance. Let's talk one that I was drawn to because of Arlene at Delicious Delights. She talked about this. This is Trussardi Donna Pink Marina, and she talked about this one, and I like this one better than that one. This is like more of a grapefruit citrus. This is definitely a summer type scent. I've worn this several times since it's gotten hot, and I do enjoy it. I don't know if I necessarily feel like I want to purchase any others. Although now I'm hearing everybody talking about just like the plain white one that I think was just Trussardi Donna, and that's kind of getting me like, oh, do I want to try it? I picked this one up at Macy's. It was quite expensive. Not as expensive as other fragrances could be, but I want to say in the $60 range. I mean, it is a 3.4 ounce, but it was a little more than I wanted to. But I was so excited because I had finally, that was the first time I had seen it, and I had been kind of looking for it, and that's why I picked it up. But I don't know if I would necessarily pick up any others from the house. I'm going to stop it right here because this has gotten really long as it is. So watch out, we will do a part 2. I don't want to have an hour-long video. So stay tuned for part 2. I will put that up sometime in this next week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me know what scents you only own one of from a house, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.